Right, welcome back to another MTGO League, this time with Orzhov Stoneblade. This is a deck list I took from Twitter, mostly. Someone, David Carf, I think, thought I'd give it a go. It looks pretty fun, mid-range, kind of grindy like we like. 4 copies of Dauthi Voidwalker, so keen to test that card out. Copies of Solitude and Grief and all the new toys, Vindicate. So let's get it. I hope everyone's doing well today. Please do give us a subscribe if this is something you're enjoying, and as usual, let us know in the comments if there's anything you like, dislike, any plays you make different, etc. So yeah, let's get into round number 1. Okay, on the draw, what do we think about this? It's got removal and ephemerate, which is quite nice. Yeah, I think we'll keep this. I might be about to get. Okay, Gilded Goose. So could Solitude here. I think we'll just Courtyard Thoughtseize. Okay, it's this. So they could get Grist next turn. Can we deal with that? Let's get rid of Grist, I think. The next turn we're probably solituding, because we can get rid of both copies of Young Wolf then, which is obviously really good. Okay, yeah, let's go for it, I think. So let's go. So this, cast by exiling, exile the Maul. And then we'll put the trigger on burst. Let that resolve. So yeah, this is likely to be Yawgmoth and stuff. And then I think we're going to we'll ephemerate here. Exile both my opponent's creatures. Maybe that should have been Malakir Rebirth. But we get to exile the Goose as well. Create a food token, sure. Silent Clearing, not really what we're after. I'm going to sacrifice that, I think. Okay, that's more like it. This can't be fatal pushed. Yeah, probably should have used the Rebirth, but Scavenging Ooze. Sure. Vindicate's nice. So this can become a 3. So I think we'll just void. Yeah, let's play a land first. Go and get a swamp. Play the Voidwalker. Okay. So no attacks. Solitude does not have flying. Dryad Arbor. Okay, so looking like ignoble. So we know they've got Chord of Calling in hand. Don't really want to draw too many more of these. I guess we could attack with everything and then Malakir Rebirth this to get rid of the ooze. Yeah, I think that's fine. Is it next time it would die? Yeah. Okay. Okay, opponent wisely. Okay, so I think we're going to Vindicate something here. We're going to get white mana. And then we'll Vindicate. Yeah, let's Vindicate the Scoos. Maybe we should have saved that for a Chord. Okay, so we can cast Scavenging Ooze if we want to. Not sure what my opponent's going to Chord for. Maybe, oh, probably Yawgmoth. Batterskull, not the best. So yeah, we'll keep swinging in. Put my opponent to 10, we go up to 22. Opponent can gain life here. Okay, what are they going to search for? X equals 3. Grist. Okay, sure. That's okay because we've got Malakir Rebirth we can use on these. Okay, so does this? I assume we get another trigger. So yeah, we'll just Rebirth that. Okay, so yeah, I think we're going to kill Grist here. So attack Grist, attack. Yeah, because this can't be blocked. Gain 3 life, sure. So we don't want to use Batterskull yet. Yeah, because we want to Strangle Root Geist. Sure. So this is good against this. Oh yeah, Dauthi. I forgot Dauthi kind of shuts off a lot of my opponent's deck. Another Voidwalker. Attack with everything. Yeah, we can just Rebirth this, I think. Okay, good stuff. Voidwalker certainly proving good there. Okay, so what do we want? So Vanishing Verse Exile, which is something we want, I think. Prismatic Ending as well. Potentially Dam. Fracture. Plague Engineer is possible. Okay, what don't we want? I don't think we want Thoughtseizes. Maybe we don't want Dam. I think we definitely want all of these. Maybe cut. Dam is very handy if they go wide. I think we want the engineers though. Is this non-land? What don't we want? Maul is fine. Maybe cut. Well, giving it flying and first strike is probably fine. Let's cut sword. Bring in Plague Engineer. Let's go with that. Okay, so this is nearly, but didn't have enough white mana. I think we'll go with this and bottom of Vindicate. Yeah. And just hope we hit a land in the first 2 draws. I get Thoughtseized. Oh no, that's a hierarch. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is fetch Shock. We'll exile that. And then I think we will Grief. Okay, well we got Veil of Summer and Zilliport Cutthroat. So let's take the Cutthroat. Veil of Summer is obviously annoying, but there's another Ignoble Hierarch and a peatland. Sure. Land. Okay, that's not good. So yeah, we'd quite like a land now. So if our opponent's found Yawgmoth, we're in trouble. Grist is good as well. Just dying to not finding any lands here. So yeah, if we can find a land for Stoneforge Mystic, we can potentially stabilize. Okay, there's a land. Yeah, no point in trying to Tidehollow Sculler. Okay, so we'll go and get Batterskull here. Hope my opponent hasn't found. Oh, I suppose they can just kill it with Grist. The trouble. Yeah. Another Hierarch. We've got another Stoneforge, but this is just repeatable removal, isn't it? Well, on a very fast clock. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. At least we can potentially block now. Rexade, sure. So we're going to have to play this Stoneforge. Though Stoneforge just immediately dies. Another Tidehollow. Another Veil of Summer. Okay. Oh, that was the ultimate of Grist. Sure. Okay, so yeah, didn't find any lands there, which is obviously a bit rough. Is that Planeswalker? Artifact Enchantment or Planeswalker? I don't think that's worth it. Plague Engineer is probably more worth it, as is Engineered Explosives. But what do we get rid of? We get rid of one Sculler, maybe one Vindicate. Just if they're running that many Veil of Summers. Yes, we would like to play first. And yeah, this is a solid keep. Gonna need one more land, but Dauthi Voidwalker's insane. We could Grief exiling Vindicate to protect our Voidwalker. Don't think that's right. Should have played Marsh Flats there. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life. Sure. Does that change things? Yes. So yeah, I think we'll go this, exile, get rid of Vindicate. Although, oh, that was silly because now we can't Solitude. So we'll put this on the stack first. So I do have 2 copies of Veil of Summer. So we'll take those, I think. Yeah, take the Veil of Summers. And then, yeah, should have got rid of the Plague Engineer, really. It's a Strangle Root, yeah. Okay, we're not blocking there. So Godless Shrine. Okay, let's see. So yeah, we're going to cast this. See if my opponent's drawn anything. Oh, okay. Maybe we knew that. No, I don't think we did. Another Grief. So let's play this Voidwalker. So that shuts off the Geist. My okay. I think we're just going to block with Grief here. Get rid of Strangleroot while we can. Three green chord, Eldritch Evolution. Grist. Okay. He's pretty good. So we'll attack Grist. Can't be blocked because Shadow is a keyword. Just EE for 0, pass the turn. There's Urborg. Anything good? I guess we could cast like Essence Wardens and stuff, but yeah, I think we're just meant to blow up here. Ah, okay. What's this? Opponent's found what looks to be Chord of Calling. Yep, Chord of Calling. X equals 3. Not sure what they can get. They probably want something to kill this Dauthi. Whenever deals combat damage to a player, you may put -1/-1. Whenever you put one more, sure. Okay, so we're going to want to kill that. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I guess, yeah, it's a bit annoying having to use both Solitudes. Yeah, I think we're going to go for it now. Don't really want my opponent killing this. Okay, we find a land, which is nice. I think we do play the Plague Engineer. Probably just Insect. Pass the turn. It could be Wolf, but let's play this, and then let's Grief first. Okay, they've had another chord. X equals 2. Okay, Scavenging Ooze. Scavenging Ooze is pretty good here. We have got What we got? Oh, we could cast our own Grist. Don't hate that. Okay, Ephemerate seems like something we want to do. Play its turn without paying its mana cost. I think we'll just attack first. Okay, we'll Ephemerate that. Probably wasn't. Yeah, we probably should have just cast Grist there. But yeah, we get this guy back. Let's sacrifice this to draw a card, I think. Vindicate's a nice draw. Yawgmoth. That's pretty good. We'll Ephemerate Grief, just in case our opponent has found something good. Yeah, we'll exile the Geist. Vindicate this. Maybe we should have cast Grist. Okay, opponent's found lands. Okay, that's a good draw. Because now we... Well... Yeah, it's fine. Like, it just saves our creatures from removal. Dryad Arbor. Sure. Happy to just attack here. Save the Vindicate for something bigger. Peatland for my opponent. No attacks. Ephemerate's a good draw. Okay, opponent blocks. Goes to 3. Okay, so I think we're going to Ephemerate in my opponent's draw step. Okay, opponent's just conceded from the game. Good stuff. Okay, 1-0. See you for round number 2. All right, round number 2. We're going to keep this, I think. Turn to Stoneforge. We are on the draw. Vindicate's a fairly nice pickup. Let's play this Concealed Courtyard and pass. Okay, looking like some sort of counter spell potentially. Play this Stoneforge Mystic. Probably gets. Oh no, it does resolve. Yes, we'll get Batterskull, I think. Don't really want. Oh, brill. Okay, probably should have thought about a Blood Moon there, but I guess we'll play this. Yeah, we could have fetched. Yeah, we could have fetched a basic. Another Blood Moon. Sure. Third Blood Moon. Opponent really like. Oh, basic swamp. I mean, Batterskull is pretty good against removal, against Blood Moon. Could get a Snapper Braid or something. Ugh. Grief. We can't ephemerate it, unfortunately. We can't play much of this. I think we'll hold on to that grief for now until we can potentially find a Malakir. What's this? Ugh. That's pretty rough. You really need a basic white land now. It's double black. Yep, can't do anything here. Yeah, yeah, that Blood Moon's really messed us up. Khan the Great Creator. Right. Yeah, we'll concede. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, we would have had a good game if it wasn't for... I should have fetched around Blood Moon. We know now, and we are a 2-colour deck, so... right. So... what do we want to bring in? I think... Fracture, possibly. Yeah, I think Fracture, definitely. Thoughtseize and stuff are fine. What don't we want? I don't think they're running too many creatures. Damn, and it's hard to cast under thing. I think we'll get rid of the Solitudes as well. Maybe a Vanishing Verse. Let's go with that. See what we can do. And obviously we're going to be fetching basics. Fetch loads of basics is the name of the game. Yes, we would like to play first. This is turn 1 grief, so that's fine. And we've got enough lands to do lots of stuff. Okay, so Vista can go and grab a swamp. Then we'll grief. We'll get rid of Fracture. Okay, and then we need to stack. This is where it's important to stack them properly, because now we can see what they've got. Okay, so there's 2 Blood Moons and a Saheeli Rai. I don't think we're going to care about the Blood Moons. Take the Saheeli, and then we'll cast the Rebirth on this. And take... I think let's just take the coating. Although we are going to Sculler next turn. How much do we care about a Blood Moon? Yeah, we'll take a Blood Moon. Deals... No, that's annoying. Yeah, I think we'll just take Blood Moon for now. Okay, apparently doesn't really have much going on, but we're not clocking them overly quickly. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, Dauthie's a nice draw. Go and grab a swamp again, I think. Bit of a faster clock now. That's a liquid metal coating. So I don't think we're going to cast this other Voidwalker. I think if my opponent rips Anger of the Gods, maybe that was wrong in case they find, okay. Not really sure. Oh, with Thieving Skydiver they can take control of stuff. I see. That's pretty sweet to be fair. Oh, and they're braids as well. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, possibly. Probably should have played that last turn. Another coating. And a bolt. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, we're just going to get another basic, I think. Batterskull. Okay. We get there. So now we have a better idea of what my opponent's doing. I assume the liquid metals were just in the sideboard for Khan, but yes, apparently not. So, it's Vanishing Verse. So brought in all of the fractures. Engineered explosives could be interesting. I think this is probably fine. Sure. Okay, so we've got a land, Thoughtseize. This is a land technically. I think we'll keep. Oh God. Okay, that's not good. We're gonna have to Thoughtseize now because if my opponent has Blood Moon. Okay, that double Khan. So we'll just take a Khan here. But we're in deep trouble with this Rubbergan. This is just insane, this card. Okay, so we either play this and then Vindicate next turn. No, I think we're fine to play this, play Stoneforge, because that actually blocks Ravagan fine. Yeah. We'll go and grab Batterskull. Pass the turn. Because we can now block this. Like, my opponent can play Karn, which is obviously very annoying. Okay, they find the braid, but that's okay because I don't think. So they can't play Karn this turn at least. This Ravagan is messing us up. Finding a Thoughtseize or a Grief is our best draw. Oh, they can play that this turn. Great. Okay, yeah, liquid metal coating. Oh, God. Yeah, now we're going to get all of our lands eaten. Like, do I think I just block. Right. Right, yeah, okay, fine. So this is just an infinite combo now, is it? Yeah, that seems pretty good. So there's milling us out. Grand. Okay, yeah, that was a shame. But yeah, that's an interesting deck. Not one I've seen before. But yeah, bad beats. See you for round number 3. Okay, round number 3. Oh, we're against Holy Diver, another popular streamer. I used to follow their content quite a bit. Usually on a kind of aggressive deck, if I remember rightly. I think we'll keep this. Yeah, usually on some sort of blue-red. I mean, we're talking a couple of years ago now. But guess we'll see with the... we've got a decent hand. Couple of Scullers. Thought, we've got a lot of discard effects. Start off with a Courtyard and Thoughtseize. See what we're up against here. Opponent's kept 7. Okay, so mono reds. Okay, Embercleave, Mox Amber. So they're legendary. There's no point in taking those. What's this? Dwarf Tribal? Right, well, let's take the Mox Amber. We could just take the Embercleave. I think we're just going to take Embercleave. It's the scariest card in their hand. Like, at the moment, they can go Mox Amber. Well, maybe we should have taken Mox Amber given that we've got 2 Scullers. But remember, Sculler is vulnerable to being killed. So I think taking the Embercleave there is correct. This card is scary. What's this? Other dwarves. Oh, crikey. Okay. Maybe we should have taken that. Maybe we should have taken that, but it's going to be a Bell Striker, I think. He's not dwarf, is he? No. Oh, that's a good top deck. That's a very good top deck. Okay, so we'll take the other card. There's nothing castable in my opponent's hand. We are definitely blocking Ragavan. Since I'm happy to trade our Tidehollow Sculler there. Okay. Yeah, that's really nice actually. We're not going to want that to become tapped, but we'll pass the turn. Solitude's a 3/2, so yeah, what we're going to do is we're just going to exile both these things. Do it pre-combat. So we'll go do this with Evoke. So put that on the stack. And we'll exile this. Now, do we use Ephemerate or do we use... I think we're just going to use the Rebirth. Probably should let this resolve first. Get rid of Bell Striker as well. Okay. So yeah, we're just going to Ephemerate now. Just Ephemerate our opponent's board away. See what we draw. That's not a bad draw. Play the Voidwalker out. Silent clearing past the turn. Yeah, I quite like our position now. What's this do? Discard a card, draw a card, reveal cards from the top of your library. Okay, sure. So we'll sacrifice this. No, I think what we're going to do is we'll play the plains and sacrifice it because I think we've got some double black in our deck. Okay, Vindicate's not bad. How much do we want to attack with this Solitude? I think I think this is fine. If my opponent wants to trade. If not, we'll gain the 3 life. Vindicate, obviously, quite a good draw. Okay, so yeah, this is I don't know if my opponent has white in their deck, but looks like it's, yeah, could be red-white legends. Another Voidwalker. I suppose we could. Oh no, I was gonna say, yeah, I forget that we have to get things into the graveyard first with these. Okay, so reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-legendary non-land card. I think we kill that rather than this. Yeah, so let's Vindicate this. I think we're more afraid of whatever whatever could do you have to sacrifice it? No, you can just do it again and again and again. My opponent's not, they could activate it this turn potentially if they find a land. This is quite good. Okay, that's going to deal a lot of damage. Grief, eh? So I think we'll just play out another Voidwalker. So do you have to sacrifice it, choose it? You may play it this turn. Okay, so you can't play it at like instant speed, but we could play this. Reveal card. Oh, but we can't use its ability until you reveal a non-legendary non-land card. Obviously, we can't make red mana. Okay, so we are in a little bit of trouble thanks to this Torbran. So I think we're going to be on blocking duty. So this can block here. Trouble is we lose our entire board. I mean, we could attack. Is it double damage or is it +2? Okay, so we'd be taking a... But my opponent could just block with Torbran. So, yeah. See if my opponent wants to make an attack. Embercleave would be worrying. Right, so are we... Hold on, what's this? Why can't we block with these? Oh, can shadow only block shadows? I mean, if this is Embercleave, then I think we just lose, but... Yeah, I forgot about that. Can shadow only block shadows as well? Ah, Ephemerate. That is exactly what we wanted to find here. I guess we attack with everything. And then if my opponent blocks here, we'll just Ephemerate this. Although we want to do it before my opponent's draw step, actually. Okay, we'll do it in upkeep. Ephemerate my Solitude. Get rid of Torbran. It does mean that my opponent gets to yeah, I think that's fine. We want to be able to Solitude. I think we're going to declare no blocks here. Could be wrong. Maybe we should be blocking there. But I mean, okay, yeah, we get to Ephemerate again now, which we're going to do. I mean, we could not. I mean, it means my opponent gains life, but so I think we'll just get rid of what does this do again? So, other dwarves. Oh, sacrifice 5 treasures. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Just got more upside, I think. Okay, another grief. Attack with both of these. I mean, we could have not done that, and then my opponent attack with this, but my opponent's blocked. So, yeah, I think we're happy to just keep my opponent's board clear there. Okay, that was pretty cool. Solitude really coming in clutch. So we're going to want engineered explosives, the prismatic endings. Damn, I think possibly Collective Brutality and possibly Plague Engineer. Probably Vanishing Verse, actually. Everything's mono red. This artifact, enchantment, or planeswalker, right? So what don't we want? Don't think we want the Thoughtseizes. Malakir Rebirth, we probably don't want loads of that type of effect. Although Solitude was amazing there. So what protection from red seems good. Is Maul where we want to be? Don't think Maul's where we want to be. So yeah, we'll have EE definitely. Mono-coloured. Yeah, I think we want Vanishing Verse for Torbran. We'll put another dam in, and then I could see Plague Engineer for Ravagan. Ravagan's one of the best things they can be doing. Although Prismatic Ending also answers that. Let's bring in Prismatic Ending. Maybe cut another Rebirth for Plague Engineer, or another Prismatic Ending. Let's go with that. See how we get on. Okay, this hand's a little heavy on the lands. And we're a bit weak to a very aggressive start from my opponent. But I think we will keep. I think if this was something else, I don't think we'd necessarily keep. But given that we've got Stoneforge Mystic, if this is Ravagan, we're in trouble. Yeah, that's not good. Is that a Monkey Pirate? Yeah. So Prismatic is our best draw. Okay, so we'll just play Concealed Courtyard and pass. Probably want to keep Marsh Flats for a potential fatal push. Yeah, getting to attack with this is is big. Okay, we didn't really want to draw that. Right, so we'll play this. I think we'll just place. We could play Tidehollow. No, we'll play the Stoneforge. Go and get Batterskull. Question is, okay, I was going to say do we block, but my opponent has Lightning Bolt. Do we Vindicate this? Mobilize District. Yeah, this Ravagan is really, really pretty good. I would have liked a that ephemerate with this, I guess. But okay, I think what we're going to do is just play this out and Vindicate that. Or we could Solitude it, I guess, but I think we'll just Vindicate it. And then if my opponent has another one, we can Solitude it. Opponent's got 5 mana. 2... see what they have for us. It's another right. Okay, so do we Solitude? I think so. Or we could. No, I think we're gonna do this. Like, Ravagan is just so powerful. It can win games all by itself. Okay, that's a good draw. So, we can't play both of these Voidwalkers, which is annoying. I suppose Blood Moon could be a thing. We should probably be aware of a Blood Moon. So probably go and fetch a basic Plains. Yeah. Although a lot of our stuff is double black. Opponent has hit land every turn. No, I think we'll just leave that for now. Okay, so we'll go ahead and attack. Yeah, didn't realise that Shadow could not block, but small price to pay, I guess. Okay, we'll go and grab. I think we'll just grab another black source, to be fair, looking at our hand. Let's play the Batterskull. Hopefully stabilise with that. So there is a Plains. So there could be something like, what's the big kill spell? Urza's Ruinous Blast or whatever it is. Okay. Probably just gonna dam this away. What is this? Jaya's immolating something. X damage. Right. Okay, so that's not too bad. So we'll go Voidwalker. Cast this. And then 1, 2, 3. If we hit a land next turn, we can't bounce the Batterskull and stuff anyway, so we can just equip it actually. Dauthi can cast stuff as well. Okay. So we'll go for an equip here. I mean, that's a 7/6 with vigilance and lifelink. So yeah, we're happy with that. It can't block, but you know, gaining a 7 life against the red deck is pretty good, and in fact that draws the concession. So yeah, happy with how that went. See you for round number 4. Okay, going to be on the draw here. I think we're going to mulligan this. It's yes, we can do a lot better. Like this. We'll keep this, and we'll chuck back a pathway. Okay, and then we can turn 1. Yeah, this is probably the best we can do. If we'd been on the play, it would have been better, obviously, but okay. So that's a good draw as well. So I think what we're going to do is do this, and then Grief. We could exile the Malakir, but I think we'll get rid of the Grief. Okay, stack our triggers correctly so that we get to see what's going on. Okay, so we'll take the bolt, and then yeah, we'll just ephemerate, I think, because then next turn we get to take another spell. Right, what do we want to take? Let's take. We can't actually kill this yet. I think we'll take the Thought Scour because it's more likely to enable Delirium. Okay, so we leave my opponent with not a great deal in hand. There's the Tarn. Serum Visions. They do get to Surveil as well. Put one on top. Okay, so that is the that is Delirium for my opponent. Okay. Take our 3 here, but we do get to Grief again. And they get to draw their card as well. So, yeah, we'll ephemerate our Grief. Take... Oh, boy. Let's take this. That's a big... If we draw... Oh, now. Okay, so we'll play... this out. So my opponent has a counterspell in hand. I mean, this is interesting. Do we want to jam the Stoneforge Mystic, or do we just Solitude this? while we can. So we play Stoneforge. I think we do this while we can. So we're going to rebirth it. It's up to 1, isn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's safer. We know my opponent has counter spell. We may as well do this as well. Yeah, we'll just target the same thing. You know, that is card disadvantage, but quite a lot of card disadvantage. But we've now got, you know, 6 power on the field, of which 3 is a life linker. Yeah, we'll just start attacking now. Oh, they're on Bolt. Oh, that's annoying. So maybe we should have saved that. Although, well, our Stoneforge really got bolted, but that is a good draw. Although that just gets counterspelled, I suppose. I actually think we're not going to cast it this turn unless my opponent... Yeah. Fine. Okay, so we know they have exactly counterspell in hand. Let's see what we find. We want this. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Pass the turn. Don't think it's worth throwing Stoneforge Mystic just into a counterspell at this point. That is, though. That's good. Maybe we could have waited for another land so we could have done all this in 1 turn, but I don't think it's worth waiting. Yeah, that just gets countered. Okay, so there could be another counterspell, of course. They are playing Ravagan. Hopefully this isn't the Delve guy. It looks like it is, which is rough. Yeah, that's... Oh my god, that's an 8/8. Yeah, we're in trouble now. Batterskull. For each instant sorcery. That's insane. That is a big flyer. Oh, they've got the bolt as well. So unless we find Solitude, we're just... Or damn, we're just dead. Or Vindicate, as long as my opponent doesn't have counterspell. Come on, no counterspell. Oof, that's pretty lucky. Two cards on the bottom from my opponent. Yeah, this is fine. We'll play it out. Could be Snapcaster Mage, which would be annoying. Oh, they have Delver. Another Voidwalker. I think we're just going to go this. Good to see Delver being played again. See, I think we attack here. Because we can't block, so put my opponent to 8. That puts it out of bolt range as well, which is nice. Will they reveal? Will they flip the Delver? Yes, to a Serum Visions. That's pretty good. So yeah, kill spell is very nice. They've gone top and bottom. So we can cast these spells. What was exiled? Serum Visions. Okay, Ephemerate. I think we attack. Yeah, if my opponent finds bolt or whatever, then fine. I guess, yeah, we're dead to quite a lot of stuff here. Dead to Snapcaster Mage, another bolt. They've already gone through 2 bolts though. Okay, we get a 1. It's bolt, isn't it? Oh, they found 3 bolts. That's really annoying. Yeah, needed it to not be bolt there, really. Is there anything else we could have done? Not particularly. I guess we could have tried to draw some cards, but okay, that was close. Good games though. That Murktide Delve threat is insane. Right. So to that end, I think we want Dam and what's Fractured Artifact Enchantment of Planeswalker. So we don't want those. We do want Vanishing Verse against that big thing. Collective Brutality is possible. I think Thoughtseize is probably fine. What don't we want? Solitude against Rabagan is good. Voidwalker, yeah, main deck Grave Hate is probably good. Maul can then block, but I think it's a bit awkward. Do you want that many copies of Rebirth? Probably not. And then let's cut. What else do we cut? Let's cut another Rebirth. Let's go with that. Yeah, I suppose there was a lot of draws that kill us there. It was close. Maybe we do want EE. This is fine. It's a little bit slow, but it's got some interaction. It's got some decent threats. Question is, do we play Stoneforge or Tidehollow first? If it's Ravagan, then we might just play Dam. Yeah, okay. So yeah, especially now I've drawn another one. I'm just going to kill this. We can't mess around with that. There could be a Force of Negation, but yeah, we can't mess around with I keep saying Ravagan, but it's Ragavan. Probably do need to keep hold of a Dam for a potential delve creature. Wouldn't have minded a land there. Let's go Tidehollow, see what my opponent's working with. I think we'd rather get this bolted than our Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah, annoying to miss a land there. Let's see. Okay, lightning. Unholy Heat. I think my opponent's done this in the wrong order, because I think now we take a card forever. Return target creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand. Oh, top or bottom of the library. Let's take. I think we're going to take the card advantage at the moment. Yeah, like. I guess my opponent wanted to just get rid of that. But yeah, I think we're going to try and fight them on the card advantage front there. Top and bottom from my opponent. They found a land. Serum Visions again. Top and bottom. Channeler. Sure. So yeah, we're just going to... Oh, we really want to draw some lands. Let's kill that as well. We're controlling the board okay, but we're really going to need to find another land. Especially since now my opponent has Subtlety that they can cast. Okay, Misty. See what's what. So opponent got Subtlety and 2 unknowns. They did scry quite a lot to the top. We would like a third land, really. Okay, Grief is not bad, actually, because we could Grief... Or do we save it until we find an Ephemerate? Yeah, I think given that we're kind of fighting them on the card advantage... Okay, so that's fine. First time I've seen this actually used, I think. It's not been put that on the bottom. Now, I suppose we should have probably griefed first. I think we're going to actually. Maybe this was. I think this is okay sequencing. I think we'll get rid of a Voidwalker. Opponent's only got 2 cards in hand, but if one of those is, I think what I'm really afraid of here is my opponent having the big delve threat. Okay, so I'll take the counter spell. That's not too bad. Now, as soon as we draw our third land, we'll be vindicating this. Probably. Okay, opponent gets to draw an extra card because they took the land. We would really like a land, please. Good draw. Oh, another Vindicate. I mean, there are worse draws, but okay. But we are taking quite a lot of damage in the air now. But if we can hit a land and then Vindicate both things, we're in good shape. Okay. Maybe we have to stabilize with Batterskull. There's the Misty. So we're untapped with Stoneforge. Okay, Concealed Courtyard. So I think we just do we Vindicate now or not? I think we are going to Vindicate this. I mean, we're weak to a counter spell. Oh, exactly counter spell. That's really annoying. Yeah, that we're just super punished for that. Yeah, we can attack for 1. Yeah, we're super punished for our line. Maybe the safer option was flashing in Batterskull, but we're priced into Vindicating again now. Okay, play the Marsh Flats, Vindicate again. See what my opponent's drawn. Hopefully not another counterspell, or worse, a Snapcaster Mage. So we're not attacking now in case there's a Snapcaster Mage, which would be lethal. Oh, actually, this is just... Oh, yeah, okay. This is just... I'm just dead, aren't I? Because this flies. And we can't... So we need a kill... Oh, drew the bolt as well. Okay, yeah. I think... I think we were a tad unlucky there. I don't know if going for the... maybe going for the Batterskull was better. So we go for the Batterskull, and then we could have started attacking. Yeah, maybe that was the right play, but Vindicate was mana efficient. Yeah, okay, that's a shame. But okay, well, we'll move on. Let's just think about that for a sec. So we play Batterskull, they drawn counter spell. So Batterskull hits the field. We go down to what I think was 11, and then we start attacking with Batterskull and then Vindicating. Yeah, that possibly was better. Yeah, that possibly was better. I think. Yeah, I think I played to not lose there instead of playing to win. And I think that's usually incorrect in Magic. So, yeah, we'll remember that for next time. And let's get straight in to round number 5, playing for the 3 and 2. Been a little bit plagued by 2 3s on my recent matches, recent leagues, but hopefully break that today. Got a few things coming up. We've got want to play some Jund, want to try some more Sultai. What else do I want to be trying out? Yeah, Jund featuring Ragavan. Could be interesting. Okay, let's try and get the 3/2 locked up. Right. What do we think about this? I think we'll keep. I think we're we can turn 1 grief if we need to. Depending on what we see on the opponent's side. If it's something like Tron, we will we'll do that. Okay. So not sure what this is yet. Okay, that's a really, really good draw. So yeah, we'll play this. Go and get I think we'll just get a basic swamp. And then we'll grief. Malakir Rebirth. Yeah, that was a really good draw. So cast this. Do we want to keep hold of Vindicate? Yes, I think. Okay, so we'll stack our triggers correctly again. See what my opponent's working with. Oh, so this is the new Enchantress deck. Okay. Target land you control. Okay, so what are we taking? I think we definitely need to take this. So I'll take Destiny Spinner first. Or do we take the ramp? No, I think we'll take the ramp actually. I think we'll take the mana. And then yeah, we're going to take the Enchantress now. Namesake of the deck, probably a good idea. Then next turn, I mean, we could take the other 2 mana spell and then try and Tidehollow Sculler. Don't mind that actually, given that we've got this Vindicate. So this works out as we've ripped 2 cards of that out of their hand. And we've got, yes, this is actually just about card advantage, isn't it? Because we end up with a 3/2 on the battlefield on turn 1. With Menace as well, which is nice. Okay, so whenever you cast an enchantment spell, draw a card. That is a creature. So he could take this and then Tidehollow this. Is that wrong? This is a 2/3, which is a little bit annoying, but... Oh, that's an enchantment. I think we're just going to take this. Well... Then our Tidehollow Sculler is potentially wasted. We do have Vindicate for this. I think I'm going to do that actually. Like, it's weird, but I think we're going to just try and tempo them. Please do let me know if you'd have made a different play. Like Enchantress's Presence is the card that we're really afraid of, I suppose. Okay, Utopia Sprawl. So vindicating that land at some point could be good. But now we know exactly what's in my opponent's hand. Concealed Courtyard's not a bad draw actually, because now we can Vindicate as well. Okay, attack for 3. And then Sculler. Take the Enchantress. And now we can beat it down for 5 a turn. the question is, do we look to Vindicate this land? Probably not. Given, I think we save the Vindicate for a potential potential whammy off the top. I think we're just vindicating anything. Oh no, that's they draw a card with that. Okay, another grief. So I was attack for 5. I think we're just going to sword. Then next turn we can equip the sword to grief. Unless we unless there's something that needs to be vindicated. Okay, so that's a 2/3. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that. I think, yeah, just this, you know, sword here is a bit overkill. Might have to be worried about Blood Moon. I think they do sideboard that sometimes. But yeah, like, given that they fetch, this is now lethal next turn. Now we've got a Vindicate. Okay, so we get there game 1 versus Enchantress. Let's see what we want to bring in. I think we've got a lot of, so I think all of this comes in. Because Fracture deals with enchantments, doesn't it? Yeah. So all of that comes in. What don't we want? So I think we want, I think Solitude is bad. Vindicate's fine. Maul is probably, you don't really want that. What else do we think we don't want? Yeah, we definitely want all of that. Maybe Vindicate's a bit slow. Do we want that many Vindicates or that many? Oh, we don't want a dam. Get rid of that. Engineered explosives I can see actually. Get rid of a Voidwalker. Let's go with that. Right. Okay. Yeah. Again. Yeah. Yeah. Again, this is the this is turn 1 grief. Leyline of Sanctity. Right. Okay. So we're gonna have to fracture that. So yeah, gonna have to find a land. Yeah, Leyline of Sanctity is a problem, but we do have Fracture in hand, so we've got 2 draws at a land. I think all of our lands come in untapped. It's going to be annoying to have to play this, because if we don't find a land, so we need to know what colour to make. Because it's going to be rubbish if we play this out on white and then find another white land. Okay, come on, show me a land. Yes, that's good. Okay, so we'll play that, pass the turn. So opponent might be running Veil of Summer. so we'll do this. And then, yeah, I think we're just going to fracture this now. We could fracture this, but this turns off a mana as well. And then we're going to try and Grief-ephemerate. We can do so many discard spells. What's this? Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you gain 1 life and draw a card. This is pretty good. Okay, so maybe we do want more creature removal. Okay, so another copy of Grief. So we can actually rip my opponent's hand apart here. So let's go Grief. We'll get rid of a Grief. And then we'll put that on the stack. Yeah, that ley line's really messed us up. So we can clear all of my opponent's hands here. There's a legendary creature, so we'll take this, but that would draw my opponent 2 cards. So yeah, we'll just ephemerate here. Okay, so just a land in hand for my opponent. Okay, so yeah, I think we do ephemerate here just to see what's going on. Okay, so draw another land. Okay, we draw a land, which isn't the worst draw. Okay, Stoneforge Mystic. So now we go and get Sword. We'll go and get Sword of Fire Ice. Pass the turn. Then we can start killing stuff potentially if we find a land. Okay, we need my opponent to not find an enchantment really. I mean, in a deck full of enchantments, something like Abundant Growth is the worst. It's about field, exile target non-land. Yeah, that's even better, actually. Yeah. Ew. That's yeah, this is probably over now. So go and get a land. Yeah, opponent's just drawing so many cards. Okay, we do hit a land. Trouble is we can't do much now. Let's play the Stoneforge. Do we just play the sword? No, I'll play the Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah, so we'll get Batterskull. Do we play Tidehollow Sculler? I think so. We can't afford to mess around with the we just want something to hold a sword now. Yeah, I think we attack with Grief as well. Why not? Our opponent's gaining a load of life. If they find the artifact the enchantments have hexproof or whatever, then yeah. We were kind of stymied by that Leyline of Sanctity here. Yeah, that's really good. That turns that into draw 3 cards and gain a life. That's 6 white mana. Destiny Spinner. Okay, so... Oh, fine. Yeah, okay, so they put that on top. Hall. Okay. Don't really know what we can do now. I guess we could sword kill this. It's got 9 cards in hand. Apparently they run a 1 of Emrakul in the main so that they can't deck themselves out. Oh, on thin ice. So that will hit the Stoneforge probably. Okay. Opponent discards. A lot of lands. So if we find a land, which we don't, that could be good though. I mean, my opponent's got so many things now. Yeah, I think we'll just pass the turn, see what my opponent's doing. Does it have trample? It does have trample. Okay, so that is an impending issue. So the Voidwalker has actually been pretty good here. I mean, if they... There is a world in which case my opponent discards an Emrakul, it goes with a void counter on it, and then we end up annihilating them. But I think this game is probably beyond us now. What's that? Sacrifice, Sailing Grove, search your library for an enchantment, reveal it, put it on top. That seems pretty good. Is that from Modern Horizons 2? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think this is probably game over, but it's a cool deck, don't get me wrong. I mean, they might just find Emrakul. How big is that? It's a 12/12. Okay, can they do that again? Yeah, okay, I think we're just going to concede there. So it is cool. So that Leyline of Sanctity was just, yeah, that messed us up good. So weirdly, creature removal's not too bad. I think we'll cut a Tidehollow, bring in another Voidwalker. I mean, Dam is... I think we'll bring in Dam. Maybe we want to cut Thoughtseizes, but... Yeah, we'll trim a couple of Thoughtseizes. Maybe... Yeah, trim a couple of Thoughtseizes. Yeah, Thoughtseize is just so... Maybe we should be bringing in Solitude, but... Thoughtseize is just so bad against Leyline. Yeah, we'll play first. I mean, we're going to keep this. Hopefully, if my opponent has Leyline of Sanctity, at least we do have a plan for that. You know, we got Stoneforge. If my opponent doesn't have Leyline of Sanctity, we're really good here. They are mulliganing down. Probably looking for it. Yeah, but that's fine. Mulligans to 4. I mean, there is a trade-off getting Leyline versus, you know, mulliganing. You know, rip their hand apart anyway. And if they don't find it, then we get to grief. Yeah, so they do have Leyline. So I think we'll just play the Rebirth. And now we're going to try and Stoneforge Mystic our opponent out of the game, but it's risky. Opponent has only got 3 cards in hand. Maybe playing that Malakir thing was wrong. Yeah, it probably was actually, given that we know we're drawing a land now. Question is, do we Vindicate this? Maybe is probably the answer. Yeah, we're going to kill that now, I think. So they can put it on. Yeah, I think we'll just Vindicate that. Could be wrong, but we don't really want my opponent searching for a. Yeah, we have to do that. We want to do that now, because otherwise the next time we try and Vindicate it, they'll just search for another one or another whatever, and we can. If we don't do that, we can just never kill any of their stuff. There is that card that like prisons people out of the game. Opponent's short on lands. Okay. So now we do this. Play the Voidwalker. Yeah, seeing as we've drawn all these lands is a bit of a shame. That we got rid of the Rebirth. Playing a normal land would have been fine, but I think it's fine at the time. Opponent looks like they're short on lands. Is there another Abundant Growth or something? Okay, Utopia's Brawl counts as a land. Okay, double green. Okay, well, we're going to get to kill that. Because we're going to put the sword in and then attack with Dauthi, which has got shadow. So we'll put the Sword of Fire and Ice in. Oh, we draw Vindicate as well. So we'll equip here. Paying 2. We do get to draw a card as well. Kill that. Tidehollow Sculler. So we could Vindicate. We could Vindicate this forest. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Just shut my opponent off mana. That kills 2 mana's worth there. We could have killed this, but you know, now my opponent only has 1 mana. Yeah, and they concede. Okay, finally break the 2/3 curse with a 3/2. Yeah, deck felt sweet. Let's take a look. So yeah, deck felt sweet, I think. Had a lot of stuff going on. You know, the turns where you go turn 1 Grief-ephemerate are just pretty broken. All those Vindicates are nice just to have a answer to anything. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Please do think about subscribing to the channel. Let me know in the comments if there's anything good or bad or whatever. And yeah, see you again for some more mid-range magic. Cheers.